Welcome back. Lebanon's political leaders are under increasing pressure to end an 8-month-long government stalemate. The feuding prime minister designate and president again failed to reach agreement after meeting on Monday. And as the country's dire economic situation grows worse. Ben Wedeman joins me now from Beirut after a visit to Tripoli, where Lebanon's rampant poverty is apparent every day. And Ben, of course, we have seen inflation skyrocket over 400% in a year. And certainly there are so many people now that can't afford basic staples.
And basically, the price of bread today went up for the third time in 9 months. It's more than doubled since last May. What is blatantly clear here is that this crisis has still a long, long way to go. The faded pictures of politicians from Lebanon's last election 3 years ago grace the walls of Tabani, one of the poorest neighborhoods of Tripoli, Lebanon's second largest city, and its poorest. Business below in the market for second-hand goods is slow. Poverty here, a constant. The richest people in Lebanon are here in Tripoli, says 62-year-old Ahmed Mousawal. The leaders, the dogs, don't care about anyone. Ahmed lives with 11 members of his extended family in 2 cramped rooms. Years of winter rains have left stains where the water drips into the sitting room, which doubles as a bedroom at night. A picture on the wall speaks of better days, now long gone. Ahmed has been ill for years. He can't afford basic medicines or much else. I don't eat meat, he says. I just smell it from the market. It's 2-3 years we don't know what meat is in my house. Activist Lynda brought leftover food from restaurants to Ahmed's house to share with the poor in Tabani. She, too, has lost faith in Lebanon's politicians. Must we cry and bleed and all of you remain leaders, she asks. It's not logical. We're done. We're fed up. Tripoli has been the scene of violent protests against the political elite. In the last 2 years, the local currency has lost more than 80% of its value against the dollar. Annual inflation last year was more than 80%. Unemployment is rising. Lebanon teeters on the brink of collapse. And all the while, the politicians squabble over the shrinking spoils, unable to form a government since the last one resigned nearly 8 months ago after the Beirut port blast. They're running away from the disaster, says Nidal, a shopkeeper. They're running away from the collapse. They're running away from their theft. There's no government, and we're heading toward the abyss. Old bullet holes on the walls of this city, a reminder of what that abyss could bring. And many people here have concluded that the reason why the politicians simply can't come together and form a new government is that nobody actually wants to be steering the ship of Lebanon when it sinks. Lynda?
And Ben, of course, as we see poverty and extreme poverty rise, the value of salaries paid to police officers and to soldiers certainly has fallen, and it raises a big security issue and concerns over a potential civil war.
In fact, Lynda, we've heard from both the head of the army and the interior minister who have warned that as a result of the declining salaries that their men are receiving, that this will have an impact on public security. For instance, because of the declining value of the Lebanese lira and the ability of people to purchase basic goods, the equivalent in dollars of a Lebanese army sergeant, which was a year and a half ago $860 salary a month, is now just about $90. And therefore, there is a real worry that the people who are supposed to maintain law and order simply aren't going to have the wherewithal or the will to do that. Lynda?
Yeah. Dire situation on so many fronts there. Ben Wedeman for us in Beirut. Thanks so much for bringing us that report.